Hello everyone, welcome back to FUT FM with West Ham United, and today we are trying to get back into the title race. As it stands, we are 10 points behind Manchester United. We do have a game in hand, but they beat Arsenal away in the earlier kickoff today, so it's going to be really tough for us to try and overhaul the United team doing this well. If you follow the Newcastle series, you might remember that when we won the league title, Manchester United were nearly impossible to catch. It took one goal on the final day of the season to do it, and it looks like it will require something similar to stop them this time. 12 wins from 13 games at the start of the season is pretty impressive. But we have the advantage of 100k packs. We are still in the top 4 by 3 points with a game in hand over Arsenal, which means we get to open a 100k pack and hopefully get a big name player. We're only interested in the star signings right now. And Lucas is an interesting one. Matip, not bad. Correa, he's okay. Willems is a left back. It's not the Willems that I was thinking of. Radu, left back. Valencia. Yeah, it looks like there's not actually a lot in this pack again. Lucas Moura is an option. I will take a look at him. He could be a big addition to the team. We don't play with a right winger, but if he's able to play up front and in the centre midfield, then he is somebody that we could think about bringing in. So I'll take a look at him, see if he's worth bringing to the club. Otherwise, we will kick off our next game. Well, I've decided not to bring in Lucas Moura. Now, he is worth a lot of money. He is a good player, but I just don't want to upset the balance of the team when morale's already fragile. We also don't play a right winger, and I'm not too fussed about trying to retrain him as a striker. We could bring him in and turn a profit on him, but that will be another player unhappy at the club. We've already got a few who are asking to leave because they're not getting playing time, and I think Lucas Moura would fall in that category as well. And we're not that interested in transfer money at the moment. The team is very strong. It should be doing better than it is, and hopefully against Middlesbrough we can step up our performance. Well, the only thing that's really changed from last game to this game is that Martial and Origi are back up top. So we have Martial, Vietto and Origi leading the line. Troy Deeney is fit and on the bench if we need him as well. So we're back to full strength up front. Herrera, Carvalho and Ali are always going to be the middle three in the pitch now, I think. With Alaba, Stones, Bartra and Hysaj across the back four and Donnarumma in goal. We need to get a win and recover our poor form and close that 10-point gap between us and the league leaders. Dele Alli into Origi, slips the ball through to Vietto, and it's those quick passes that lead to the goals for us. It's a brilliant finish from Vietto. He's on 10 for the season now. Herrera's corner, cleared away. Vietto running after the ball, finds William. Now Herrera does find William again. Stones can play it through to Martial. There is Martial, takes a step inside and finishes it a la Thierry Henry. That was an excellent finish from Martial. Odegaard slips the ball through for Arreo. That was a brilliant recovering tackle, but Adama puts the ball in and Odegaard is there to finish it off for Middlesbrough. Alaba's free kick, edge of the area, straight into the top corner for 3-1. I think it's his first goal for the club. Hysaj into Origi. Ball across to Martial, edge of the area. He's found the top corner. That was a brilliant finish and the points are all wrapped up now. Ward-Prowse's free kick, and it's a second free kick we've scored from the edge of the area in this match. 5-1 now. Ward-Prowse with a corner towards Ander Herrera. Good header, Ayala. Martial's there, and he volleys it home for his hat-trick. That's 6-1 that we lead Middlesbrough. An absolutely excellent performance from the team. 6-1 away from home. A very good league result against a difficult Middlesbrough side. And that victory does close the gap on United to 7 points. And we have a much superior goal difference. Well, we do have the chance of actually winning our Champions League group with a game to spare if Porto slip up against Galatasaray. But we need to beat Kiev in order to do that. And I'm putting out a strong team to achieve that goal with Martial, Vietto and Origi leading the line as they did last time. The same midfield and defence as well. In fact, I don't think there's any changes whatsoever. The team is fresh enough to do it. And in Ukraine, I want 3 points. Sacco skips a tackle, cuts inside, sends the ball in and Falque finishes. But that was all about Sacco's brilliant run and Falque with a stunning volley to give Kiev the lead. And Toons takes the corner. Dele Alli can bring it away. Sends the ball down the line, and Vietto's managing to chase that. He's got onto the ball as well. Cuts inside the defender. Still going, Vietto. What a goal that was from Luciano Vietto. Just a long clearance from the corner, and he took it past two defenders and fired into the corner. Sacco run it out defence. Loses the ball to William, but it's come for Garmash. He sends the ball across, and we've conceded in the 74th minute, and we've got work to do if we're going to save some points from this match. Herrera's corner, whipped in, cleared away, Tagliafico cleaning up. Finds Herrera again, into Tagliafico in a better position, pulls it back to William, edge of the area, it's deflected and into the back of the net. It counts as William's goal, it's 2-2 and we've got 12 minutes to find a winner. Well, this game's finished in a rather disappointing 2-2 draw, but we did well to come back twice and get the equaliser. I'm going to tell the players that they were unlucky, but it does mean we lose top spot to Porto with a game still to play against us. But I think on a head-to-head basis, we need to beat Porto by at least 3-0 when we play them if we're going to finish above them. Well, we are back in league action with a game at home against Leicester. I'm hoping that we can recreate the 6-1 victory we had last time we played in the league. Gabriel Paulista has come in at the centre of defence to join Bartra, Soames and Alaba. The midfield and strike force are totally unchanged, but it's worth saying that Luciano Vietto has asked to leave the club. So if a big bid from Barcelona comes in, I will be letting him go because we've got plenty of other good strikers who can do a job. Vietto was fantastic last season and he's back to his best now, but Troy Deeney is sitting on the bench and he's already hit about 15 goals this season, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if Vietto did leave. Alaba's corner, looking for Bartra, and I think it might actually have been Dele Alli who got the header. I think he is. It's his first ever goal for the club, and he's given us a lead against Leicester. Origi loses the ball. Bartra picks it up, sends it into Gabriel Paulista. Herrera slips it out wide for Alaba, who whips the cross in, and it's deflected into the back of the net by Wes Morgan of all people. Oh, Christian Fuchs has pushed Bartra to the floor in the area there, and we've got a penalty in the 94th minute of 2 minutes of added time. Up steps Alaba, and he puts it in the top corner for 3. It's another very good victory in the league. A 3-0 win over Leicester ensures we keep the pressure up in the race to hunt down Manchester United. The gap's still just 7 points, but United are looking pretty much perfect right now. Well, we're looking to pick up exactly where we left off in this match away against Bournemouth. There's absolutely no changes to the team whatsoever. We've had a week's break, so everybody's fit and fresh for this one, and it's all about keeping up that pressure on United. With 3 games left to go in this episode, I want 3 more victories. Ward-Prowse's corner. We've got 5 minutes to save something from this game. Here's Dele Alli, edge of the area, sets up Ward-Prowse, 5 in the box to aim at. He finds Troy Deeney, whose header bangs into the back of the net. In the 85th minute, we got 5 minutes to find a winner. Fraser is charging down the right flank. He's bypassed all of our players, pulls it back, and Callum Wilson gets the instant reply for Bournemouth. Well, I'm really not sure what the problem is at the moment, but there must be something wrong with either the tactic, the attack, or the defence of our team, because we're not scoring enough goals and we're letting in too many sloppy ones as well. This game's about to finish, and it has just now finished 2-1 to Bournemouth. It's another defeat for us, which will allow United the chance to move 10 points clear of us if they win their game in hand. We're still in 3rd place in the league. It's not the end of the world. We're well clear of Arsenal. But we've got so much work to do if we're going to match a team like Manchester United. Well, here is a very important Champions League game against Porto. We need to win by 3 clear goals if we're going to finish top of the group. If they get an away goal, we'll need to win by 4 clear goals. That's a difficult situation we're in because of the head-to-head meeting against them where we lost 3-0 in Portugal. We really need a good performance, not only just because we are on poor form, but also because we need a favourable draw in the next stage of the Champions League. It's not been a bad last run of games for us, it's just been a bit inconsistent, and we could do with stringing together some victories starting today against Porto. Vietto charging at the defence, finds Origi in on goal, and we've scored inside 2 minutes. That is exactly the start that we needed. Martial's been released. It's 3-on-1 at the back. He has to pull it back. He does, and Origi's at the far post for two. 2 goals in 6 minutes at the start of this game. Tielemans finds Martial, slipped into Vietto. There's Origi. There's his hat-trick. It's 3-0, and that is objective completed. Vietto. Tielemans with the corner. Cleared out, but Martial's on the edge of the area. Tielemans can put it in again. There's a lot of players in the box. There's Origi across to Martial, and it's deflected into the back of the net for 4. Andre out to Pereira. Pulls it across, and Brahimi's got a goal back for Porto. Tagliafico, ball down the line to Martial was perfect. Vietto's in there, and that's 5-1. Corner from Tielemans. Whipped in. John Stones with the header, and it's gone in for 6-1. Well, we needed a big victory today, and we've absolutely delivered on that. A 6-1 crushing of Porto, who are also going to the knockout stages. Shows how strong we can be. The trouble is that we're just too inconsistent. But we have won the group, and we've won it well clear of the third place team. So we've got a lot to look forward to in the next round. Well, the final match of this episode is another league game at home against Southampton, and we need to pick up the consistency and get another win at home against this team. It's a strong 11 going out there. No real changes from the team you've come to expect in the last couple of episodes. It's all about whether we can get the consistency back up. It's been a very long time since we won a couple of games in a row, so hopefully we can do that today. Origi, edge of the area. Munir puts it in, and there's Martial in the box to give us the lead. Shane Long sends the ball over to Tadic. He can pull it across, and Long gets into the box to get the equaliser for Southampton. Davis on the break down the left flank sends the ball across to Redmond. It was an excellent ball, and Redmond's in the area, and he scored at the near post. Donnarumma should not be letting that goal in. Dele Alli over to Origi, slips it across to Alaba. Now Martial to Dele Alli, passing it around the edge of the area. We need to get it in the box. Alaba puts it in now, and Origi's there to leather it home for 2-2. William outside to Munir, just about keeps that in, drills it into the box. Vietto's there. Can he pull it back? He does, and William Carvalho tucks it home for 3-2, and this first half has been absolutely electric. Munir down the line to Origi. He's in the box, pulls it across, and Vietto makes it 4. Alaba sends the ball over. Munir's onto it. He puts it inside, and Origi touches it home for 5. There is the full-time whistle. We have managed to win back-to-back games for the first time in a long time. And it also means that we should move up the table. We are now in second place, and the gap with United is back down to 7 points. Well, before we finish this episode, we do have the Champions League last 16 draw, and there's a lot of very tough teams that could come out the hat. Atletico and Juventus are the main ones. Hopefully we get the likes of Benfica, Leverkusen and Monaco, but we'll have to see what happens. Liverpool have got Madrid, Spurs get Dortmund, City get Leverkusen, United at Madrid, that'll be a big one, and we've got Juventus. That is going to be a very, very tough game to try and get through, but certainly something to look forward to in the new year. But that is going to be it for this episode. After 16 games, we are in second place. We are chasing United for the title. If you've enjoyed today's episode, do drop a like on it. The last 2 games, we got 11 goals, conceding 3. You can't say this series doesn't have action. If you do want to see more, please do subscribe to the channel. But until next time, see ya.